Well, our next guest is a bona fide hit maker. He has written and produced countless hit songs and worked with almost everyone in the recording industry. Please welcome 16-time Grammy Award winner, David Foster.
Hey, brother. Hey, Ryan. Hey, pal. I think I should go.
Go to your office.
Go to my
I gotta
office.
tell you, there's something sexy and seductive about leaning on a piano.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
that's right.
Let's go over there.
do the
towards-
little lean, huh?
Yeah. I love that.
Give you a little walking music.
Yeah, this is our walking music.
We talk about 16 Grammys.
Yeah,
and
where do you keep all your Grammys? Are they just strewn throughout the house or what?
Well, I had them in storage for a while, but then I thought, you know, why not put them out?
Yeah.
So they're on my piano.
Oh.
This guy is behind some of the greatest songs of all time. He composes the most beautiful music. Walk us through some of these incredible songs.
Well, you know, when I thought I was going to, I had a great writing relationship with Peter Cetera, you know, from the group Chicago.
Yeah, of
and we
course.
wrote so many songs together. Now, I can't sing. Peter can. And on top of it, I'm touring, so my voice, even though I don't even have one, it's
sing.
worse than normal.
So you can't sing?
I can't sing, and I really can't sing today, but watch this.
Okay.
But I can write them.
Right.
Everybody needs a little time away. I heard her say,
We can sing.
from each other. Go to the bridge. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. And it's been hard for me to say I'm sorry in my life. I'll tell you.
Yes.
Is it hard for you to say you're
It
sorry?
is.
No.
Isn't it hard for every man to say they're sorry?
Oh, it is hard.
But it's the key to moving on.
Oh, right.
Well, I thought yes, dear was the
Well,
key.
he's evolved. You should write a song for Ryan Seacrest called "He's the Most Evolved Man in the World."
But he's not.
I know, I swear he is. He's so evolved.
Give me a scenario of like a scene, like a man loves a woman, a man's leaving a woman. Because we were talking about scoring movies earlier with Cindy, and she said, like, just give me a scene.
Well, how about a scene
For my
about
life?
long-distance relationship with your husband?
Well, my husband's been away for a year, and he's come back, and now he wants his side of the bed back.
So what can you compose?
God, I mean, it sounds like...
That is exactly what it sounds like.
If you're happy, if
Yeah.
you're sad, it's like this.
Right.
You know?
Wait, did you just come up with that in your
Yeah,
brain?
but if you're happy, it's this.
It does. It takes you
And
along
now you're
that
back
journey.
together again, and everything is good.
It's incredible. Well, what is the sound truly of him wanting his side of the bed back?
It's as dark as
That's
it can get.
really it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about the Celine song?
By the way, give it to him.
Yeah, I know.
All
I
by
will.
myself.
Yes.
How did that
So
come
that's a
to
song that Eric Carmen originally wrote, but I sort of reimagined it.
Yeah.
And there's a high note in this. He goes, living alone. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's this big note, which you probably played on your radio station. It's the highest note on the planet. She did it perfectly the first time. I made her do it 7 more times, to the point where she got so hoarse she couldn't speak. She had to go to the doctor. She hated me. Page 86 on her book. You can read about it. She hated me. Yeah, it was
No
awful.
kidding.
It was
But
awful.
have you worked together since? You've
Oh,
made
yeah.
friends.
I mean,
Okay, good.
We had so many
Yes.
hits together,
How many
like
hits?
for all those times you stood by me.
Yeah.
That's a Diane Warren song produced by me. So Diane,
Yeah.
You know, there's a song I, for years, played about every 30 minutes on the radio by Whitney Houston.
Love that about you.
Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. And it was a song that you had to stop the radio station for because it started cold a cappella.
Right.
Was it always meant to start cold a cappella like
you know,
that?
the thing is, Kevin Costner said, I want her to start it with no music. And I said, that's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life.
Kevin Costner said.
Because it was
Yeah.
for Bodyguard.
Right.
Yeah, The Bodyguard, right? Which,
Right.
yeah, and then when I saw her do it live in front of the camera, because they filmed it live as she was recording, and she goes, if and I was like, that Max L. was like, I can't imagine it any other way,
Wow.
other than with no music, and that's exactly what.
And didn't you compose it so that there'd be a moment where the audience would just stand up?
Yeah, I
and
call it
feel-
the boom and I moment, you know, boom and I.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I want to do things in the studio where people. Let's try it one more time.
Yeah.
Boom and I.
Crazy, right?
It's so funny because it's one of those songs you hear in the car, and I'm sure everybody, they're either going to lie or they're going to tell the truth. I'm like, oh my God, it sounds exactly like Whitney Houston.
Can you actually sing at all?
No, I can't.
Yes, she's a
Try
An
try
angel.
singing it. And I.
No, I mean, I'm the worst.
There's one of my favorite people on the planet named Michael Bublé. And
he's one of everybody's favorite people.
he's so good and so talented. And you discovered him at a wedding?
I did, and the guy came out at the wedding, and he was like, and he was like, oh my God, I have to have him. I said, you're coming home with me tonight. Here's a check for $5,000.
Right.
You're going to move into my guest house, and you're not leaving until we make a record. And that was 18 years ago, and we've had a great run since.
What about Home? How did you guys?
Home is a song that I produced that my daughter actually wrote the lyrics to, Amy.
No
and Michael
kidding.
wrote the music. Another summer day has come and gone away. In Paris and Rome, and I want to go home. I miss you. Yeah. So Michael,
your daughter has this gift too. Your daughter can write.
It's in the
yeah,
DNA.
she wrote Just Haven't Met You Yet with Michael. And but the thing about Michael is I was not with him for 7 years, and we're back together again. We're making a new record.
What are you making? What kind of record?
Well, you'll find out in November because he'll probably be here, I'm sure. But it's great. He's an artist that knows what he wants and knows who he is.
Yeah.
And that's the only kind of thing I want to be around now.
Yeah. Well, feel free to use my idea for getting the side of the bed back.
It's very relatable.
It's a disco hit, I'm telling you.
We had Josh Groban here recently.
Oh, yeah.
He's
And
so
you've worked
magic.
with him.
I did. You know, we found this signature song for him. You raise me up.
That one did okay.
Yeah, and in my show, which I played last night at Town Hall, and I'm on the road right now on the East Coast. Were you there? Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Or Mom. I have this clip, and I pretend that it's live. Sorry, I've just given it away now.
Okay.
And I Skype him in, and he can't help himself, and he starts singing along with the song halfway through the song, and it's really funny, but now you all know that it's not live.
We'll still come see you.
Yeah.
David Foster.
Is there one person that you haven't worked with that you want to work
Sting. And I keep
Sting.
telling him I want
Okay.
to work with him, and I know him, he's a friend. He just doesn't want me.
Sting.
Okay,
And Sting's
Sting.
team, if you're watching,
We're
David
gonna make
Foster
it happen.
is available.
Manifest
Yeah,
here.
come on.
Hey, listen, go to our website for information on David Foster's Hitman Tour. We'll be right back, everybody.
Want more information on anything on live? Go to KellyandRyan.com.